Sara Sharif was a bright, happy 10-year-old girl. She lived in Woking, England. From the outside, her life seemed normal, but sadly, a terrible secret was hidden. Sara was being hurt very badly. This abuse ended her life too soon. People in the UK and around the world were shocked. Sara's story reminds us of the scary things that can happen to children, even when we can't see them. It's a hard story to hear about a young girl who lost her life and didn't get to grow up. The people who were supposed to keep her safe hurt her instead. This video will look at what happened to Sara. We'll talk about what the police found, how her family ran away, and what happened to them. We'll also talk about what happened in court and what we can learn from this sad story. It's a story that needs to be told. It should make us all pay more attention to what's happening around us. Sara's story isn't just news. It shows us how easily children can be hurt and why it's so important to watch out for them and speak up if something seems wrong. We need to remember Sara and work together so this doesn't happen again. Let's make her story a reason to change things and a sign of hope in the fight against child abuse. On August 10th, 2023, the world learned about Sara Sharif. The police were called to her house in Woking, England. What they found was very sad. Sara was dead. People in her town were shocked and scared. How could this happen to a child so close to them? The police started looking for answers right away. They knew something wasn't right about Sara's death. It was clear she had been hurt very badly. A doctor examined Sara's body and found terrible injuries. It looked like someone had hurt her many times and very badly. Then something surprising happened. Sara's dad, Irfan Sharif, his partner, Beinash Batul, and his brother Faisal Malik were gone. They had left the country with 5 other children, all younger than 13. The police started looking for them everywhere. They wanted to find the people who hurt Sara and make sure they faced the consequences. As the police learned more, a terrible story came out. Sara had been hurt again and again for a long time. The doctor's report showed how much she had suffered. She had many injuries, some old and some new. This showed that she had been hurt many times. People who lived near Sara and the people at her school started talking to the police. They said they had seen bruises on Sara. They said she seemed scared and quiet. This showed that Sara was living in fear. It also made people wonder why no one had helped her sooner. The details of what happened to Sara are very upsetting. They remind us that bad things can happen to children even when we don't see them. Sara's story is a sad example of how hurting a child can stay a secret for too long. It shows us that we all need to watch out for children and speak up if we think something is wrong. Just hours before Sara's body was found, Irfan Sharif, Beinash Batul, and Faisal Malik got on a plane to Pakistan. They took 5 children with them, all under 13 years old. It seemed like they had planned to run away so they wouldn't get caught. Police all over the world started looking for them. Everyone in England was talking about Sara and how her family had run away. People were very upset. The story showed how hard it is to catch people who run to other countries. It also made people wonder how to keep children safe when their parents take them away like that. For weeks, no one knew where the family was. Their pictures were on the news everywhere. Finally, someone told the police in Pakistan where they were, and the police arrested them. The children were taken to a safe place. This was good news for everyone who cared about Sara, but the fight to make sure the people who hurt her faced the consequences wasn't over yet.